Hey everybody. Hey everybody, this is Tracy and thank you so much for tuning in to my channel. I'm just now realizing that I need to give you my 30th month lock update. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to get right into it. First things first, if you're new here and this is your first time viewing any of my content, welcome and thank you so very much for stopping by. And to all my ride or dies, y'all know who y'all is. I see you and thank you so much for y'all moral support. So we're gonna go right ahead and get into this. Y'all, I barely even have much to say because everything just has been going really great. I have to say that I have not had no issues with anything and my hair is really getting there. Okay, I did some lock curls, and I use pipe cleaners this time, so that's why I got these curls in my hair. And I did do a video sharing how I put the pipe cleaners in, as well as I did a video showing how I took them out. So when you see this video, those two videos will already be uploaded. So if y'all want to check them out, go right ahead and click the link. I will go ahead and post the links to both of those videos in the card section and also in the description box, so you can be able to check it out after this video. But moving right along, y'all, this is my hair, 30 months. I started with braids, and look, y'all, I'm seeing people in different areas is talking about giving up on their locks because they don't see no growth. They don't see this and that. And maybe I should just take the time to use this 30th month braid lock update video for that. But I did want to go ahead and do a 360 so y'all can see my hair. It has stretched out since I did the pipe cleaner curls. So yeah, this is my hair, and this is how it's looking. Maybe this is better. Anyway, guys, this is my hair. Like I said, I haven't had any issues or any problems. Like I said, I have been noticing, like in various groups of locks or different places, people is talking about giving up on the process because they don't see no growth, and you know, they don't think their hair is growing. I just want to tell y'all that locks is not so much of a process. Well, it is a process, but the progression is what they will say. You have to be patient to be able to see the progress. Just because you don't see it when you expect to see it, just hold on a little while longer. Don't just give up because it's not doing what you wanted to do. Locks progresses in due time. In due time, I promise you, you will see the difference. Okay. It was a time where I said the same thing. You know, I had braided my hair up and it was all tightly curled up and everything. I had about, maybe about 6 inches of hair. And we know over the time what locks does, it compacts, like draws up like this. Then once it gets to where it can't draw up like this no more, then it don't have no other reason but drop, because the weight of the hair is going to cause it to drop. And just like with these curls were so tight. I will put pictures where you can see. These curls were so tight in my head to where they was all curled up here, and I just had a beautiful little head of curls. Now look at them. This is like what, the second week, and this basically looked like a braid out almost. You know, it looked just like I didn't do no pipe cleaner curls. I went the whole week or so with the pipe cleaners in my hair, making sure I get a good curl. And then here goes some right here, just then stretched all out of shape, period. So, I mean, over time, it takes time. It's more of a progression type things more than like I guess it would say the process equal to progress, or maybe I got that backwards. But anyways, I hope you guys get what I'm saying. It's more like you have to be patient. Basically, locks is something that you put in your hair. You don't worry about it and just let it go. Let it do its thing. Long as you're taking care of it, you keeping it clean, you keeping your scalp clean, you keeping your scalp healthy, you drinking water, you eating good, your hair going to grow. That's even if you didn't have locks. I mean, it's the same situation. You cannot make your hair grow when you want it to grow. It grows when it says for it to grow. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. But anyways, like I said, I was one that did that, but I never was one to say, oh, I'm gonna cut my hair just because I don't see the growth. I was pretty much like tired of doing my hair anyway, so that part just didn't bother me. I just say it's up. I don't have to worry about doing nothing to it every day. I don't have to worry about if I got to braid it, if I got to curl it, or if I got to twist it, or, that type of thing. And I just let it do what it do. And hey, once I let it do what it do, it did what it's going to do. And it's still doing what it's going to do. I mean, it's like, oh my goodness, I can't not say I don't see the progress of the growth. And long as my hair is healthy and it's not nothing that's breaking it off or can cause it to break off, I'm good. I'm not going to be going through all of this little other extra stuff, because when you go through that other extra stuff, you never know a lot of times what your hair going through while you going through that extra stuff. Stress is what breaks your hair off. You got to not be so worried about things so much. You got to just let things do what it do, and hey, you got to deal with it when the punches come to you, if you get what I'm saying. So basically, that's all what I've been doing, guys. I haven't been drinking water on a regular like I need to, but y'all, I did increase my water intake. I have increased my water intake, and I'm really happy about that, because it makes my skin looks clear, and it's more like not so much where you could tell you dehydrated. I'm starting to see that a little bit now, to where I know I have to get back on my mission, get back on my water intake like I was, and just, hey, let it just clean you out. Because once you're healthy on the inside, a lot of the times your hair is going to be healthy, because you are nourishing it the right way. And if some of you people find this helpful, massage your scalp. I try to do a massaging of my scalp at least once a week. I like to do it sometimes before, maybe like, say for instance, a day before I'm going to wash it, or 2 days before I'm going to wash it. So that way it can go in there and stimulate that scalp, and ain't nothing else is going to do it. You know what I mean? It's like, that's what the massaging is for. Massage your scalp after it, like a lot of times after I interlock my hair or retighten it up, I go in there, because it be so tight, like at the scalp sometimes, and I just goes in there and just take my fingers and do just like this. It's not so much about using products to do it. Using the right kind of products for your hair, what your hair likes, will help it grow. Keeping the scalp clean will help it grow. And make sure you massage your scalp. That would make sure that would make it grow. And that's basically all what I've been doing, guys. I have not been dealing with no itchy scalp or nothing like that. But y'all who sitting back talking about y'all want to cut your hair because y'all don't see it growing, you ain't giving it you're not giving it enough time to even do anything. Just because it's not doing what you want it to do, don't mean that it's not doing nothing. Locks compact first. They draw up, and then after they can't draw up no more, then they drop. So if you want to cut it, you don't know, you cutting away your progress. You cutting away what the locks already have done. And how is you going to see anything if you turn around and want to cut your hair all the time? And it's just, I just don't see the reason to. It's locked up, hey, I'm doing what I'm doing to make sure that it's healthy and doing what it's going to do. Hey, I have to let that go. I can't just focus on, oh my God, my hair ain't growing. I don't know what it's doing inside of there, because I'm not in there. But anybody that has natural hair know our hair draws up. The shrinkage is real, y'all. It's real with the hair when it's not locked, as well as it's real with the hair when it is locked. Okay, so you have to let that hair, leave it alone and let it do what it do. Long as you doing the proper things that you know, far as keeping the hair clean, keeping it, moisturized, and the scalp clean and all that good stuff, you can't worry about that. You just can't. Locks is a carefree style. You don't just go. You know what I'm saying? I like the fact that I can just get up and go. I don't really have to do nothing to my head. I do something like this because that's what I want to do. I want to change. You know what I mean? But in the real, I could just leave it straight, not do nothing at all. It's done. It's done already. So yeah, but these are my babies, y'all. I'm not gonna make this video too long, but these are my babies. And sometimes I like to curl mine up because they get kind of thick at the ends, and it get that bushy feeling, and I don't too much like that because I have small locks and I want them to kind of maintain that skinny look, because that's what they are. And I don't, I have to braid it up or roll it up or something to make sure that them ends don't get too thick. Okay, when you interlock, and you got to be able to pull that end through this part, the interlock, to make sure it go through. So if it's fat, then you can't really do that. So, to braid it up, even before you wash it, just loose braid it up and let it kind of dry, like after you done washed it and all that. Then let it dry a little bit and then take it down and let it air dry, and you will see the difference. Now, also, I did want to bring this to a lot of people's attention because I'm noticing this. Now, this, as far as I'm concerned, this go for a person that has long hair, period, as far as if it's straight or locked or whatever it is. Long as it's long and where it's hanging all on your shoulder, just like how this is. Now, you see these right here, they don't have not a curl in them. See, this is just plain straight. Maybe got a little wave right up there, but if you can see, it is just straight. It just hangs straight. And I think that's because us ladies, and even gentlemen who carry bags and book bags and purses and things with the straps got to go around your neck, or you got the book bag on your back or whatever, make sure your hair is not in there. Make sure that handle of that bag ain't laying on your hair like this. I noticed that I am going through that. As you can see, it's some back here. See, look at this. I mean, just straight. And I noticed that it took me to curl my hair up again to really notice that this was happening. Your hair can get caught up in that, and you don't know it, and you wouldn't know it, and turn around and rip it right off. You can actually pull that lock off. You can break it. I'm so glad that this one haven't gotten weak anywhere. Maybe right there a little bit. I don't know what that could be from, but I just keep my eyes on it or whatever. But you just gotta make sure that you not strapping up your hair so long that it's just hanging. And then I'll turn around and have my little bag that I carries around, put it on my shoulder and go, and then there go my hair in there, and I'm twisting and turning my head, and that hair is like not free to move, and before I know it, I could be done broke that lock off. So anyways, you just want to be careful not to strap down your hair to where it won't be able to move and do. But yeah, it took me to really curl my hair up to see that this was happening. Now, I don't know how long I've been doing that, but I'm glad I curled my hair up to see. And basically all these ones that don't have no curls in it, that's the only thing I can think of. That's what happened to it. Good thing that I didn't twist my head around or did something to, break that lock. But yeah, you could tell because the curl is straight gone. Sides and like the back is what really get caught in them straps. I'm pretty sure I got some straight ones back in the back of my head as well. But yeah, guys, I have to say, I am still loving my process of being locked. I haven't looked back, talking about cutting no hair and all this crazy stuff. I'm just not going to do it. And y'all, my hair is flourishing. 30 months. I'm almost 3 years. Like each time I could say within these every 2 month updates I do, I can tell the difference. And then sometimes when I take my hair and actually braid it up and curl it or whatever, and then it starts stretching out, you really see that left, like, ooh, child, what I look like cutting my hair. And it's just to the point that I found out what your hair really just means. And you shouldn't really be cutting your hair, period, because it is an extension to your nervous system, y'all. Hair is very, very important. So, but y'all, this is my 30-month Braidlock update. Okay, but anyways, y'all, I'm not going to let this video go too long. But if you got any questions, post them in the comment section. I will go ahead and link those videos of the pipe cleaner curls and the takedown in the card section, as well as description box. So if you'd like to check them out, you go right ahead. But I want to thank y'all so very much for watching. If you found this video to be helpful, go ahead and share. You have my permission. And I wish you all a great day. So on to the next. Deuces.